Hello lovely people, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be making this maxi travel bag. I know you'll be wondering, but let me tell you, it is very simple. So the first thing you're going to go ahead and do is to get a carton. I'm using this carton for my pattern drafting. The measurement is 12 inches by 9.5 inches. So from the 9.5 inches, I'm just going to get the middle and just try to just make this curve that you're seeing like this. So I'll just go and cut it out. So this panel that you are seeing is the side of the bag. So after I get the side of the bag, so it is the side of the bag that is going to determine the length I am going to be using for the bag. So what I'm going to do is from that middle that I measured, I'm just going to measure the carton all round like this. Please make sure you shape the bottom as well so that it will not give you issues when sewing. So the total measurement I got was 40 inches. So when you want to cut your fabric, make sure you cut it 1 inches less. This is because of the zipper. You know our zipper is 1 inches. It is 1 inches. It's going to make the bag 1 inches bigger. So I am going to be cutting my fabric 39 inches by 19 inches. The width of the bag is 19 inches, while the total body round is going to be 39 inches. So I've go ahead and draft out the part on the side, and I've also cut out the lining for it. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to start deciding where I want my handle to be. So I am starting from the 20 inches. So from the 20 inches, from the 40 inches side, fold it into two, so you get 20 inches. So from the 20 inches side, you are going to be measuring 5 inches inwards. Then you just make a straight line. So this is where your handle is going to be. So after you draw that straight line on the two sides, you are drawing it on this side and on the other side. So you are now going to cut out a fabric that is 4 inches wide and 20 inches long to stitch it. So you are cutting out 4 fabric of 20 inches. So it will be 2 for one side and 2 for the other side. So as you can see, I'm trying to manage this leather because it was an urgent request from somebody, so I didn't have the time to go to the market. So that's why I'm trying to, if you notice, the leathers are half, so I'm trying to manage the leather. But if you have a complete leather, you don't have any problem. So thank you guys for tuning into the channel once again. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. God bless you. I love you. And if you are tuning into the channel for the very first time, please do well to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we post a new tutorial. So the width of the handle is 4 inches by 20 inches. So you just go and just fold it in like this. Then when you now get to where you want to decide which part, when you now get to the other part of where your zip is supposed to sit, you are now going to go down by 3 or 5 inches depending on where you want your zip to start from. So me, I'm going down by 5 inches. So that is where I'm going to stop on my stitches. So I'll just go ahead and go and stitch it. So after I stitch it, this is what I have. I realized that my leather was a very stretchy leather, so I decided not to repeat the same process on the other part. So what I did was if you cut your fabric 40 inches, 39 inches, you don't have to do that joining that I did. So this is the side panel and this is the piping. I've already joined the landing and I've already piped the side. So I'm just going to go and make a notch, then I'll start sewing from that notch and sew all around. Please, before you sew all around, make sure you already attach your zip. The reason why I did not attach my zip till after I put the side is because, like I said, the leather I was using was stretchy, so the measurements already scattered at this point. So I just had to use wisdom to do it. So I had to, sew the two sides together first before I now cut out the excesses, and before I was able to add the zip and the runner. So after I did that, that is when I now turned the bag inside out, and I decided to complete the remaining stitches. But if you are not using a stretchy leather, you could just attach your zipper first, or if your leather is stretchy, you could remove 2 inches from the overall measurement, so that at the end of the day, after all the stretch, the leather will just fit exactly. So after I turn it inside out, I am just going to go ahead and stitch still on still. After removing all the removing, the leather was still in excess. I just had to pleat it in one side. I had to pleat it neatly in one side. So if you are using a stretchy leather, make sure you remove at least 1.5 inches or 2 inches. But if your leather is a non-stretchy leather, you could just remove only 1 inches. So this is just me trying to turn it inside out to check my stitches and to go ahead and attach my d-rings for the upper handle. The measurement for the upper handle is a 20 inches by 4 inches, so I sewed it like a bias, and I just attach it to the d-ring, and that is basically everything about this tutorial. So thank you guys for tuning into the channel once again. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. And if you are just tuning into the channel for the very first time, please do well to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell, so that you get notified whenever I post a new tutorial. And this is the final look of the bag. It came out beautiful, and the customer loved it. So thank you guys. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and see you guys in my next tutorial.